All right, well, fail. After an initial testing and running it, um, it broke. And as my fault, I should have put JB Weld on the inside. I only did it on the outside, so it was only just held in the corners and all the edges, except for the infill on the back here, helped keeping it secure. So I did a resistance test on the drum to simulate like any kind of heavy binding, and it just rolled through, and the drum stopped. So, I mean, a good weak link, because like I said, that's not gonna stop. But yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll just do this again, cheap enough to make, and JB weld it on both sides. Maybe put, instead of 4, do 8 or more. Probably don't want to do too many, but because that held from the inside here. Kind of hard to tell, but I mean, yeah, there's clearly gaps or voids that didn't have any JB weld, and that contributed to the weakness, making it fail. So, all right, I'm just giving it another shot. This worked out. I didn't show the machining work or anything because no one really seemed to care. But yeah, the 2 bolts mounted to the motor, it just keeps it from rotating. All right, I'll get back to you when I get this fixed. All right, here we are with the new part made. Old part, I had to cut it in half to get the metal piece out. And then here's the new one. It's got JB Weld around both sides now, in the infill, I should say. So it's packed in there as good as I can get it packed. And then instead of 4, there's 8 little reliefs where the JB Weld was, it could ooze out and fill that in. And then I just sanded it flat. So it's almost like a cogged piece in there now. So, all right, get it mounted to that, and then on the trommel, and then we'll do another test run. And I'll bring you in for the video on that. See you in a bit. All right, here we are again. 3rd time fail, and pretty much in the same manner. The drive sprocket, if you will, that attaches to the motor just rips right out of the fitting. So apparently, and this is over 48 hours cure time for JB Weld. Apparently is just not strong enough. You'd have to use so much more of it to get that to hold in place, I would imagine. And I can't block the hole because it's got to slide onto the shaft of the trommel, and then this other side fits in the nose of the motor assembly. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to go away from JB Weld. Screw it, because that's actually the 2nd time failed. Yeah. First one failed, tried it again with this one, this prototype with the 8 holes. That actually held. It just twisted right out of the JB Weld section. So on this one here, I'm going to try, where's that fitting at? I'm going to try bolting it in place, and I'll show you what I mean once I get a prototype set up for this. It'll allow for movement too, so this piece will actually float in there, because I think that's what's happening, is nothing so perfectly centered, so as it's on the trommel and everything's moving and wobbling, it's almost like work hardening. It just twists its way out of there. So come up with something else, see if it'll hold. I can't remember what I did on the previous build I did. I want to say it was similar and it held, but because I took it to the river and actually ran a bunch of material through it. So I don't know. Let me try something else. I'll get back to you. All right, this is what I came up with, as in bolted in place. And this piece can float in here ever so slightly. All these will be cut off flush. Then I'll get it attached and I'll bring you back. Hopefully this works. Okay. Alright, so third time's the charm, I guess. Here's the screwed in piece, or the bolted in that I was talking about, the prototype. I had it in here. I just dremelled off the ends of the screws and I tried it out and it was working. The only issue was, or that I could see happening, is that all these little screw heads would eventually work themselves loose and then pop apart, because that's actually what it started to do when I started to initially test this. So at that point I said screw it and took it off, and the crack here is from me breaking out the centerpiece out of here. That's how well it was held in there, but it was getting so wobbly and loose that it was only a matter of time that it would bust apart, and I don't want that happening out in the field. So ditch that, screw that piece of shit one. And this is still a little warm because I just got done welding it, but it's took a steel piece of cut off steel pipe, or tube I should say, from I don't know what, just in my scrap metal pile, but it's the right diameter, so 3/4 slips in here. Drilled a hole, it's a little, and then just welded it on only 2 sides. I didn't need to go all the way around, figured whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get that on there, and then I'll do some. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be the trick, but when I get it all together, I'll do some testing with the trommel out on the driveway gravel pile and run a bunch of it through it and see how long it'll actually hold up. I think it's gonna hold, but I'd rather test it here than being up at the claims and then it busts and then I get all pissed off. So I don't need that. So yeah, let me get this together and I'll bring you back. All right, everyone, we're back. I got this set up for testing here on, today is the January 15th, the only nice day before the next weather storm gets here. And I want to say happy birthday to my primo Gerardo Fregoso. He would have been 43 today. I miss you. And my avó, my querida avó, Portuguese grandmother. She passed away 2006, but today was her birthday as well. She would have been 100 something, I believe. I can't do the math right now. Just trying to keep my mind off of it. Anyhow, here we are. Motor set up with the new fitting, metal fitting. So we're just gonna run some more of the driveway gravel through it. And we're gonna be doing this real time. I'll have you up on the tripod just so you can see everything run through. Don't expect to get much gold, maybe some fly poops if we're lucky this time, but it's just mainly for testing. I already ran water, just the initial setup, so that's why it's all wet. So yeah, and I want just to take a look here how beautiful it looks. We got Peavine Mountain in the background, snow covered. Yep, looks nice. Today's supposed to be the only sunny day, so I want to get this done. Oh, huge gravel pile. All right, enough of that. Let me get this set up, get you on a tripod, and get to work. see what happened. Something bound up. Nothing appears to be broken. I'm pretty sure it just, a rock somewhere in here got it stuck, and then when this thing stops, I'm pretty sure there's a thermal protection in here, because I don't see nothing broke. I'm gonna try it again. I unplugged it. Theoretically, after it cools, it should reset. So let's see. Yep, awesome. This joint in here is loose intentionally so it can wobble like that. Yeah. Let's get you off the tripod here. It's built in. It's supposed to be loose like that. Everything appears to be working pretty good. I mean, not that this matters right now, but yeah, it's all clearing out like it was. Again, yeah, it's all coarser than half coming off the back. All right, we'll continue to run it. I got it spilling all over the place. It's alright. Trying to do this with both hands occupied. Not bad. I'm gonna keep running it to either I get tired or the point of failure or that little battery runs out. So I'll keep switching you positions. You get better views of what's going on. The whole thing wobbles a little bit, but that's by design. Nothing's perfect on this. All right, I'm having a quick smoke break. And I shut the water down and everything just so I can clean up because I'm making a huge water mess. So, I mean, everything is looking good in there. But let me show you what I had going on here. I wasn't paying attention and I started making a big soupy water mess from the discharge here. So I just kind of piled it up, made a little dam to guide all the tailings and the water back out to over here, this low spot where it's already all pooling up anyways, instead of coming back to where I'm working and making that soupy, sticky, wants to pull your boots off freaking mud. It's like almost clay-like. So I finished my smoke, let this dry out a little bit. Hopefully that holds for this next run. And what I might do is actually put a scoop or two of this through there because there's a lot of black sand in it. Because this was a dry ancient lake bed and there's been known fine gold deposits out in some of these washes and whatnot. So it's all claimed up behind me. But if I have some on my own property, that'd be kind of cool. So I'll put some in there and we'll be surprised if we find some fly poop gold. All right, I had to bring you back real quick just to show you, if you guys can see it, just the gobs of black sand that's all in this. Wish there was a little bit better lighting of the sunlight. Maybe you could see it better because my eyes are shit and I don't have my glasses on, but that's all, those are piles of black sand up on these first few riffles. Going all the way through, all the way down. So I might have to turn the water up just a little bit to help clear that. But again, this is testing purposes. I could already see bits of rusty wire and everything, so it's catching heavies. So, all right, get ready for another run here. All right, let's restart. How's it looking? Looks good to me. Feed and speed. Feed and speed. Although I might be going a little fast, but yeah, see it doing that pop there? I saw it. It's a rock getting caught underneath the lip of the of the hopper, and that's probably what stopped it and jammed it and caused the motor to overload and trip the breaker, the internal breaker. So that's perfect. Just gotta not feed so fast and watch the lip of the hopper. Got this really gooey clay-like, sticks to the shovel, sticks to everything. Could be gold in it. Slipping off the shovel hurts. Looking good. Doesn't feel like it's super binding up or nothing. Back's starting to get sore a little bit. Bunch of black sand in this. but plain. Flower Gold Wizards probably knows all about that. Time to shut her down. I'm getting tired, I'm getting hot. I know there's really no gold in this, so why burn myself out? But if you guys want to see more of this, just let me know. It's fun, but yeah. Peaceful too. Alright, now we're gonna pan out the concentrates from out of the sluice from that short run that we did before we run out of daylight. So let's do this. It's not a whole lot. You know what, to be fair, we might as well. Hold on. Even the dust that I just put in here, everything I want to pan, even though it is not likely. Well, I mean, it could be a floating piece of gold, but highly doubt it. Okay, start over. Put the actual pan that we're gonna use in there. There is a little bit of, what do you call it? Dish soap in here. Not a whole lot, but might help. May or may not help. You guys can see that. All right, pretty clean. Okay. So we get in the right light. I got an extra bucket of warmer water here. Okay. All right, let's see. Probably just gonna be bits of lead, rusty wire. Oh, black sand showing up. Let's see. Yeah, there is a lot. All right. Rest in G's. Losing daylight. Man, it's hard to see. There's a lot of black sand. There's a nail or so, yeah. Rusted nail. Set that aside. Really not a whole lot. Nothing that looks anywhere near goldish. There's a little pin. Or piece of a tack or something. I don't know. Wash it down just a little bit more. But we'll see.
lots of iron. Typical. Yeah, lead, rust, lead, more lead. That's a piece of pyrite or something. That wasn't gold. Kind of looked like it. All right, it's probably hard to see, but all in there. The light's really getting crappier or just lower. But like before, pretty much the same kind of stuff. Really no gold. Not really, don't really feel like putting in much more effort to clean it up any further. What is that? That might be a piece of brass or something. A little piece of wire, yeah. Yeah, gold would not, if that was gold, that wouldn't have moved like that, so. Anyhow, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. It's getting, we're supposed to get a bunch of snow, maybe. So, lots of snow up in the Sierras right now, so we're not getting up in there until the snow melts. So, I'll see you on the next one, on the season opener, more likely. Take care.